yeah, like I just chose some like random topics. Like, so the first one was on Saturday Night Live. There was a parody done of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay.
And it was it took the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to, I guess, dark and weird places. Oh, gracias.
For those who want to know what happened, my laptop just decided to pop my DVD case open, and it showed me that Black and White, the game, was in my DVD player, in my laptop, my CD player. But it's actually Corey's copy he lent me, but it doesn't work on... My PC's decided to slowly die in certain functions that it just no longer... It's a really old person now, so its DVD drive, CD drive is gone. One of its USBs is slowly fading.
Oh.
Vision in its webcam is completely gone
Oh.
until I get some kind of cataracts or laser removal done to it, which I cannot afford.
A new laptop is imminent.
Yeah, man. That's imminent. So yeah, that's what happened. Sorry about the random interruption.
Oh, but yeah, Black and White, since it was mentioned, Black and White 2 is this great game where you get to play God.
I really want to play it.
It's fucking awesome. Like, you get to either be a good god or a bad god, and you get to, like, you run this whole world where you got your own civilization, you raise armies and fight other civilizations, and, like, you can either, like I said, if you're a good god, you get good powers. If you're a bad god, you get bad powers. And you also get to choose a pet, and your pet can either be good or bad, depending on how you are. You know, it's cool.
Sounds sick, and I wish I would say that I could say it was good, but I haven't played it, so
Hey, man.
I'm going to have to buy it on PlayStation or something if it's out.
But yeah, I think it's PC and Mac. I think it's on, but I'm not sure if it's on PlayStation or Xbox. Maybe they made a version, but to my knowledge, it's only on PC and Mac. And this is Black and White 2, which came out in
The ancient day
2005, I believe.
Wow.
So yeah, check that out if you ever get a chance, guys. PC gamers.
That was just a jump forward to the entertainment section.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. But anyway, back to the world news. Yeah, I saw this like trending in loads of places, so that's why I picked it up to talk about it. But we can watch the video as well. But basically, this story has everything. It has like home invasion. It has a bit of a shady Yukaza dealings, gang warfare, and even fake death. Like it's
fake death.
Yeah, it's the SNL Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah, the internet seemed to be going crazy for it. Like they're very nostalgia for the great new parody. The sketch.
Was it SNL?
Yeah, SNL. Saturday Night Live. It was a really good sketch, done by Chris Redd as Will Smith. Where like it's like obviously the same story, West Philadelphia, but like, obviously a different story, more I guess realistic than the fairy tale. He's the guy from Disjointed. He's one of the stoners, Dak and Dabby.
Really?
Yeah, that guy, Chris Redd. And Method Man's in it.
Yeah.
Who, according to friends, enjoyed chilling out, max and relaxing off cool land. I watched my own funeral from behind the tree. I saw my mama cry as they buried me. I said, can I just let her know I'm alright? She said, now you're a ghost. Say goodnight.
Took a dark turn.
I know, right?
Up in the warehouse on the metal seat with a scary Japanese man looking at me. The debt is repaid. The fed said to the man, I asked her, what the fuck is happening? She said, I'm not FBI, but I'm sorry I used you, but my father owes a lot of money to the Yakuza. So all of this was just a crazy ploy? Silence, worm, now you're a nobody boy. Didn't know what that was, didn't want to find out, but they burned off my fingerprints and duct taped my mouth. Then, gunshot in the henchman's
Fucking escalated.
The man just smiled and quietly answered, gentlemen, please teach our guests some manners. Both crews opened up, bullets flying past. The redhead got hit with a shotgun blast. Nobody knew who he was. Who the hell are you? You can call me the judge.
That's right, Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil's the judge.
Uncle Phil said, you need to get off the grid. You can never go back to the life that you live. So I crawled on the floor past the red-headed traitor, and the last words were, you love, see you later.
Oh,
Phil got shot.
yeah, he did. I like this version more, man.
I became Jasper Mitchell of White Ridge, New Hampshire.
Great twist.
Well, I didn't want to say anything because I thought they might pick up the lyrics. They might be able to hear the lyrics through it. But I'm sure you'll post a link.
Yeah, I'll post a link. I like that version.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's funny. It took a dark twist. It escalated quite quickly. Just the right amount of drama and crazy things that I like in my entertainment. What else is there happening in the world? There was this thing that I was reading about Peter Dinklage.
Oh, yeah.
And he is saying that he is ready for Game of Thrones to be over. He says it's the perfect time to end it.
He's going to stop. He thinks he's going to stop.
Well, no, it just says, Peter Dinklage is out in Utah at the moment. He's repping his new movie. It's called I Think We're Alone Now. He's like showing it at the annual Sundance Festival. And so obviously reporters, because he is Peter Dinklage and he also plays Tyrion Lannister. Lannister in Game of Thrones. Obviously all these questions of Game of Thrones came up, and he came back by saying he feels, obviously, like the next season that comes out, the 8th season, it's going to be the last season, and it's coming out 2019. And it's the last season of Game of Thrones before they start doing all the spin-off seasons that series that they're going to do. Mm-hmm. So he's saying that basically he feels that it's time. Like, story-wise, it's not just for all our lives. It's the perfect time to end it. Sometimes shows stay on a little longer than or a little too long. The jump in the shark thing. The jump in the shark thing. What the hell is that? Anyway, Dinklage also admits to there being some sort of bittersweet feeling in saying goodbyes to the cast and the crew he's come to know over the course of 8 seasons. But it's not just all for our lives. The comment is telling of the show's success and the fame that follows all of the stars of the show.
Yeah.
There was an interview as well on YouTube named, don't play though. Peter Dinklage on Game of Thrones final season. It's pretty much, it's a pretty long one. The final season is a pretty long one. How long is this?
It's the final season, so it's a pretty long one. We're like taking our time with this one, and then got another HBO movie coming up in the summer.
Kind of sad to be saying goodbye to Tyrion. I mean, he's such a beloved character. And, I mean, I know a lot of the people in this room are obsessed with the show, like myself.
Yeah.
Is it kind of, is it sad?
Yeah, it's bittersweet. It's always time to move on with everything. So it's the sad part of our business. We get, pockets of great people for a short amount of time, and then you have to move on, and it's always heartbreaking, especially when you've spent more than a couple months with people. But it's time, and they're actually they're story-wise, not just for all our lives, but I think if they went any further, it would start to. It's the perfect timing to end it. Sometimes shows stay on a little too long.
Yeah.
The jumping the shark thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. He said it himself. All the things that I tried to say, he said so much better himself. But yeah, you heard it from the man himself.
Wow. Well, yeah, it's true. It's kind of if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, the latest season.
Nope, I have not.
Then you won't know. But if you have, you will know. It kind of feels like it's gonna come to an end in the next season. Like, it kind of feels like everything that's happened, all the previous seasons kind of been leading up to what's gonna happen in the next season. And it's kind of annoying because we were all waiting for the season to come, and we watched it and we were like, it's just more of a build-up for next season. But yeah, I think they're right though. Like, it's been going on for years now.
Yeah.
And if they just keep going on with something, it's going to come to a point eventually
where people are like,
where they're like,
Game of Thrones.
yeah, it's too much now. It's gone a bit silly. Whereas they know they're still going to make money from Game of Thrones because they've got the spin-offs coming out.
Exactly.
He mentioned something about a movie.
A new HBO movie, so that
So-
could be Game of Thrones related.
There's quite a lot that's going to go on with Game of Thrones and HBO. They're not losing anything. HBO's still got Westworld and all sorts.
Oh yeah,
So,
new season of Westworld
yeah.
comes out soon as well.
So yeah, I think he's kind of right
Yeah, man.
in a sense. Yeah.
So I can't be honest. That's too long. I can't be honest. Another week. So the next segment is random facts or office icebreakers or office banter, whatever you need. I'm sure there's an introduction sound effect.
I think you should just do what you were saying, but just with like a.
Yeah. Do you know what I tell you this is? This is random facts. Office banter or office icebreakers or something like that. Yeah.
That was kind of like that. I like that. That little soundtrack. It makes you feel like. I know. It's like a PlayStation game almost, like the beginning of like a PlayStation 1-2 game.
Yeah, man.
Feels good.
So, moving on to random facts. My first random fact is there is a glacier called Blood Falls in Antarctica that regularly pours out red liquid, making it look like the ice is bleeding.
Like it's bleeding.
Yeah. But it's actually...
Gee, that's cool.
But like basically, the liquid that comes out actually oxidizes into salt water that turns red.
Okay.
When it oxidizes.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of
So
like
it
this
looks-
picture here.
Oh, you got a picture of it.
Yeah. Or it's more of a painting, but
Oh, is that water?
yeah, that's like kind of the water coming out the ice.
Oh wow.
So it turns red and it
Yeah,
stains
yeah,
all
yeah.
over it.
It
Stains
does look
the
like
ice.
it's bleeding.
Yeah. So it just stains
Wow.
the ice.